All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the next example, and it is given here. This is the problem number 1 with the Highway 580 renovation. And so these are the numbers that they have given us, all the information, the expected time in months, and the prereqs. All right, so I want to go ahead and leave this here and for you guys to compare. So again, I start with a square. Let's put 0. All right, and now we look at this information that they've given us. So you look at A, and you see that there's no prereqs, and the expected time is in 6 months. So you go ahead and just, I wouldn't even recommend putting an arrow because it might be going somewhere else. So A equals 6, like what they have given us, A, with 0 prereqs. Now you look at B, and you're seeing no prereqs. And what in the world do you do? Well, since there's no prereqs, you draw another line. And B equals 8. Alright. So next, you see C. And C actually has a prereq of A. Alright. I should stop saying alright. So we have here A being a prereq for number C, or for letter C, and C actually equals 5. Next we see D, and D is a prereq of B. So go ahead and draw a square. D will equal 6. Alright, next we look at E. Well, E has a prereq of C and D. And this is where I mentioned it's not really necessary to put arrows because you probably have to do something like that. And it's a prereq, and this is for E. And then E will actually equal, I know back and forth, this is pretty much blah blah blah. And we also see that F is also a prereq of C and D. So you just branch off the second one here. And that's going to be 10. And now we see that G needs a prereq of F. So we go ahead and put G there. And G is actually going to equal 9. And lastly, rebuild overpasses. It needs a prereq of E and G. So E and G. Prereq, which is going to, excuse me, H equals A. All right, so we have our beautiful chart. So what do we do? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and explain my rules that I have developed for you guys because I think you guys are so special. All right, sarcasm. And so let's see, start with a box and follow the prereqs. Pretty simple. All right, after you will choose the one with the most stops or boxes to the final destination. So now we choose the destination with the most boxes. So we have here, let's just pick this route. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it can be that one, or it cannot. All right, next we pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is quite a dilemma. Let me pause this. Okay, back into action. Okay, so here is the thing about this one. This one could be a little complicated because you can see that we have this route or we have this route. Okay, but we are told to pick the one with the largest number. And based on this information, 6 or 8, we see that 8 is a larger number. Okay, this is from what I learned, possibly learned, but if someone wants to correct me or correct their fellow students, that'd be great. or you're going to get partial credit for not choosing the right one. But I'm picking the one with the largest one here. And so, and plus this is a, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, and then you skip 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We obviously know that we don't want the one with the small amount of boxes. We want most boxes, and I think we also want the largest amount. So here, we're going to go ahead and pick 8. So we're going to pick B, and then we're also going to go ahead and pick D. So going ahead, 8 plus 6 is 14. All right, now we don't want to go that route because it's not the most amount of boxes. So 14 plus 10 is 24. 24 plus 9 is 31. 24 plus 9 is 33. Excuse me, guys. Threw me off a little bit. So, and then 33 plus 8 is 41. Okay. Again, I'm going to go ahead and double check my work. So again, 8 and then 6. 8 plus 6 is 14. 14 plus 10 is going to be 24. 24 plus 9 is 33. 33. 33 plus 8 is going to be, 41. Okay, so this is the route that we want to take. And now we draw nice little circles, because all we're going to do is go backwards. All right, so we see that the TCP will equal 41. And now we're going to go ahead and check the critical path. So we start with 41, and then minus 8, 33, minus 9, 24, minus 10, 14, minus 6, 8, minus 8, 0. So our critical path will be, so we see here, B, D, F, G, and H. Alright guys, well that's all I have. Again, so after you will choose the one with the most boxes to the final destination, step 3 will be add all the numbers of that path. That will be your TCP, expected duration time, which we did here. We added all these numbers together, will equal 41. Next, for the critical path, go reverse and subtract the same numbers you used for adding them. Again, subtract that number from this number, and pretty much we're just going backwards. Those are going to be the exact same numbers unless you're incorrect. Lastly, it's going to be the critical path are the letters or the route that you added all the numbers with, or the variables. And the variable is going to be B, D, F, G, H. You just put it over here. Again, that was the same route or the variables A, B, D, E, G, H. Alright guys, hopefully this helped out. We'll go on section 4, or the 4th section of the exam.